envision a future in the universe as the intelligence of the cosmos, as part of the timeline, that will be embodied after the present. I use the concept of time in my project to measure the transience of the material. There is a similarity between the human brain, the galaxies, and the intelligence of the cosmos architectural network. Networks have interconnected nodes. The number of connections in the nodes is defined. Within there are levels of agreement. The two networks operate as a result of similar physical principles. I show what the universe is like if we could step out of it and could contemplate it from outside. The connection between mass and the structure of space is space and time, which are absolutely existing, not independently from each other, but they merge as a so-called space-time. Not only does the mass curve space-time around itself, but the large, rotating mass even twists it. Space-time dictates matter how it moves. The matter, that is, the size, distribution, and rotation of matter, in turn, determines how space-time should curve and screw. In the universe and in my project, gravity is nothing but the curvature of space-time. Expansion lasts forever in the open structure universe. If the density exceeds the critical limit, then the structure of the universe is closed. After a certain time, the expansion stops. The galaxies will no longer move away from each other, but begin to emerge. The space shrinks, and then the events may be played backward, which may have happened during the Big Bang. An event called the Big Crack occurs. If the universe contains exactly as much matter as is needed to stop the expansion, then its density is exactly equal to the critical value. In this case, the expansion continues for an infinitely long time, slowing down. But the contraction, mentioned in the case of the closed universe, does not occur. Celestial bodies play many roles. Constellations are, in essence, the communication centers of life force, connected by a vast telepathic system. Many intelligent beings use them to transmit messages from one place to another by altering the vibrations. Each event is clearly created by intention, either in this or a different reality, as well as in my Intelligence of the Cosmos project. Through my project, people's thinking raised to a higher level with cosmic intelligence. Recognition of the cognitive ability of the brain in the Intelligence of the Cosmos project led me, that among these abilities are abstract thinking, rational imagination, logic, induction, inference, and reasoning. Based on the induction, I was able to connect the causes with the consequences, through which I was able to transform the timeline into a causal chain. The Intelligence of the Cosmos project presupposes the need for a radically new, completely different future bodywork to live our lives further.